Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, divine beings. This is Infinity Rising. I am out here in Washington. I went for a walk today, and I'm out here connecting with the ancestors and the trees and Mother Earth and God, giving my thanks for all the blessings and miracles in my life and that are happening in the world. I am so grateful for everything that God has done to show me who I really am and how sacred and important I really am for the world. And that there were so many miracles performed to have me here and to have me incarnated. It's so much has been revealed to me, and my mind is blown. My heart has been, is just completely open and emitting love and light into the world, and nothing is going to ever go back to what it was. The dam is broken. The matrix is done. We broke free, and we are flying. Our eternal soul is out of the cage, and we're not going to go back in. This is a brand new paradigm. Our souls have worked so many miracles to break through and to get here and to rise to this level of consciousness with Source. This world, the matrix, it was built to be parasitic on our energy and to keep us living in lack and scarcity, while God and Holy Spirit is ever present all around us, loving us and blessing us. And we just have to be able to look past the matrix and open our hearts enough to really fully let it in and see it. It's so beautiful on the other side of darkness. It's fully light, and we have awakened to our true destiny. I am really, really, really blessed. And my time here in Washington has been wonderful for the most part. It has been such a beautiful place. And I have met beautiful people. And I have met a man who I completely adore and love, who worships me and loves me in so many ways, and finds so many ways to show me that. And I know that I was destined to meet him. So if nothing else comes of Washington, then I know that I have met Kevin, and we are divinely aligned, and we are a great team together, and we both have visions for a better world, for a better future, for humanity. I am very much working the spiritual end of this and in the quantum, but he is wonderful in the earth realm and really great with gardening and getting things done. And we both are, but he's been doing this on the land for some time, and he's very handy as well. So it looks like I've met my match fully here, and we're manifesting higher timelines, we're manifesting bigger dreams, and how we can work together to do the most good that we can for humanity and for New Earth. The veil has been fully lifted, and there is no veil. It's all just flooding in like it always was, and like it always will be. God is here, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to end. Truth and light is what we're moving towards. This is a brand new paradigm, and we are going to live in the golden age of enlightenment now. This was always destined to happen, and we're the prophets that have incarnated here to ascend during this great time, and to help guide humanity to their own freedom. Sovereignty is our natural state. Abundance with God it's our birthright, and it is ever present. So do what you can to take that and behold these powers that are yours. They're within you. It is time that everyone do their best to heal from the poisons of the slave world and the traumas. These traumas have been passed down from generation to generation, and we have suffered immensely to alchemize our own freedom. So everything that we heal, we get to heal with God. So we get spiritual upgrades for doing this work, for making this sacrifice. It is a blessing to have sacrificed for God and for the highest plan for humanity, because we get to hold more light because of the darkness that we go through. And I've been through a lot in my life. People try to ask me sometimes, like, what I've been through in kind of a condescending way, like they underestimate me, or they don't know quite what I've experienced as far as miracles. And I'm not one to trauma bond or to go backwards in my story sometimes, but yeah, I will tell you that I have, I came from abuse. I came from a lot of parasitic, narcissistic abuse in my life. We've all had to undergo the indoctrination and programming and brainwashing of the Matrix and the public school systems. I have been living in survival mode and scarcity, but I know that I have had a very raw and rich experience with God, and that I hadn't had a cushy life to protect me from having the knowledge and experience within my holographic reality simulation. So I have been abused physically, emotionally, since I was a child, and I have had to heal from that. I have had to heal from a broken home, from the devil chasing me my whole life and attacking me through different people, through different entities in my life. This has started very early for me. As chosen ones, the devil has us marked right away. When we come into this realm, they already know. They already know who we are, they know what our soul mission is, and they do everything they can to trip us up and to block us from our destiny, and helping awaken and shine our light into the world to help others. I realize that God is playing both sides of this, and that the powers that are behind me, backing me, are so much more powerful than the devil that's trying to stop me or slow me down. And any challenges that arise or anything that comes in my path as an obstacle, I will persevere and I will overcome and be stronger for in the end. And I trust this fully, as I know the love and support that I have from God and my ancestors and the angelic realm. I have been so blessed to get here. Through great darkness and despair, I have come and I have springboarded. This is what was once a downward spiral is an ascension, and a spiral staircase to heaven. I am free. And I plan on taking a lot of other souls with me. I am not just doing this for myself. This was not the reason why I went through all of that chaos in my life. I did it for a higher purpose, a higher good. And I see the most beautiful bird on the tree right now. Oh my goodness. And this is our time. I have a divine soul family. We are all souls that have made agreements with God to work our alchemy for the greater good of humanity and to carry us out of the dark ages and into the age of enlightenment. We're going back to Mother Earth. We're going back to total freedom and sovereignty. Those in the third dimension of consciousness are quite vibrationally different than us, and there is a mismatch in our paths because of that. So what we need to do going forward into the future is going back to Mother Earth and building our tribes of awakened warriors of the light who have divine mission here on Mother Earth to create healing sanctuaries and safe environments for free souls, for ascended masters, for the children, so that we're no longer being poisoned by the spiritual parasites that have been harvesting on our divine energy for thousands of years. These entities are very clever tricksters. They're of the dark order, and they don't vibrate as high as we do with God, so they siphon from our divinity and try to keep us in disillusion and keep us feeling separated from God. And that we can no longer do. The children of Earth deserve true freedom, and we are not going to give up our divine mission. So we've got to take back the land. We've got to build our communities and sanctuaries. We need to live high vibrationally and healthy. And there are so many ways we can do this. I have a plan for us, and I have many ideas from God and from the angelic realm as well, and of how to get back to who we truly are. As an old soul, I have memory of what works for us and what is vibrationally aligned for us. So I am a tribal elder, and I am seeking my tribe of awakened warriors to do this, to grow our new earth community. I am thinking that we are going to go, and I am manifesting tropical environment for myself and for Kevin. We are on the same page. We are talking about the possibility of getting land in Hawaii and starting our own sanctuary for New Earth. I've been praying on this extensively the past, specifically with Kevin, since we spoke about it over a week ago, but I've been planting the seed and watering it within me for even longer. He shares this vision with me, and we can do a lot together and accomplish a lot together. Especially with God and our angels and ancestors backing us up and fulfilling our highest plan for humanity and for ourselves. We have risen to our eternal souls with God, and we have awakened to our whole soul mission on earth. So from there, we just want we want to build it. We want to make it happen. We want to fully go where we are aligned. I have had such an amazing journey since I gave my life fully to God's highest plan. I have traveled all across the country. I have met other soul family communities and stayed as a guest, as a teacher, as a friend. As a servant of God. And I am ready to take my knowledge and experience that I have acquired on my journey and create something of my own, create something lasting, and create something that will be giving back to the world and helping, creating something that will be feeding and enriching others for generations after I depart this planet. This is this is this is so important to me, and I have worked so hard to get here. And there's so much more work that needs to be done, and I need the land. I need the place to do it. And I need your help. I need your help to make this happen. I have $60 in my bank account. You know, I have a little bit more in PayPal that I could transfer over. I need help to get land and to build this dream. And I need other awakened souls who have experience in building and creating sovereign societies and loving Mother Earth. I need unity, and I need to find the right tribe to manifesting this. So I'm thinking that it's time to crowdfund, and we have a vision here. Our souls have incarnated here. We know what is going to help us get there. God has a plan. And we need to go back and live in love with Mother Earth and live in divine flow. We can no longer be parasitic on others or, you know, living in competition, ego, or any of these constructs that are not healthy for our vibrational frequency and that are not in our highest good. So I'm putting that out there. I just really need some support. I have all the love in the world to give. I have healed my heart several times over. I have cheated death several times over. God has me here for a higher purpose, and I have so much I want to give back to the world. But the one thing that I haven't had is the land, the opportunity to really be free enough to build it, to build these dreams, to make it happen. Because I've always been on someone else's land. And I don't really see a way forward without having my own land and having real sanctuary in my life. Because I will tell you that every time that I have jumped timelines to another community, that the devil has followed me and tried to siphon from me on my path. It's what they say is higher levels, higher devils. It's been a struggle. You know, when you are here for God's highest good, but not everyone is in alignment with your mission, with your vision. And often, you know, from my experience, some have been quite evil. And I realize that I'm not a victim to anything that happens in this realm, because everything is all for my highest growth and highest learning. And that as a higher being, I put myself in situations that were difficult for my own lessons and growth. But I realize that the reason that I have been released and freed from attachments to these entities is because God has a higher plan and a higher purpose for my life. So I've just been surrendering to it, surrendering to God, surrendering to love. The more the devil tries to hurt me, the more God heals me, and I am blessed. Now I am here in Washington, but I don't believe that this is going to be my forever community. So I am grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for my angels who have welcomed me, and I am grateful for this land, for Kevin, for everybody. And I'm going to live my life here just as I have every day in my highest vibration and giving my love. You know, I love to work, but I love to work at my own leisure. I love to give back to the land that feeds us all, that loves us and nurtures us. The more we love and open our hearts, the more God fills us with light. And I have had such a warrior path in my life, but I truly believe that softer days are ahead for me. I am going to live my life in femininity and softness and gentleness and peace with Mother Earth. I am manifesting beautiful communities with enlightened souls who are so sacred with God and mission and want to create something truly beautiful for the children. New Earth sovereign communities, true sanctuary and protection from darker entities of evil that are parasitic on our divine energy. We have to be healed. Everybody in the community has to be healed so that we are united in our mission of light. And we are all vibrating together on the same frequency. This is so important for us going into New Earth, is we have to understand that the ways of the old world, money and this dog-eat-dog mentality, competitiveness, jealousy, envy. Those are it's extinct. Those are constructs that are not going to be carried with us into 5D New Earth. We travel much lighter. We let go of that baggage, and we are just going to live in love and personal growth and enrichment so that we can give back to our communities. We're going to love each other and love ourselves and vibrate as high as we can with God in our hearts and do the inner work and healing that is asked of us. Our angels, our ancestors, God, everything around us is blessing us in our highest mission. So really, the way to get started on this, if you're new to the spiritual path, is within. You know, spend time with Mother Earth, with nature, with yourself. Pray. Listen to your angels for guidance. Ponder things. Ask questions. You have all the love and support that you need, and we are quite psychic and able to speak to our highest selves and to bridge that. Breath work and yoga, dancing, connecting with the elements, water, fire, earth, air, spirit. These are all ways and avenues for us to quicken the process of our healing and to manifest higher timelines. So all of these things are free. All of these things are around us. They are ever present, and they are there for us to help us. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to surrender to the love that is all around us, because it's truly a beautiful path. God loves you. Mother Earth loves you. We need to give that love back in big ways, and this is how we're going to free the world, and is by freeing ourselves and giving that love. So it's really amazing, and we've got to treat our bodies as sacred temples and be mindful of what we consume. We've been lied to about health and nutrition. A lot of vegans are vibrating pretty high. So just keep that in mind too. This is not to overwhelm you or to shame you. This is to help inspire and guide. And we each find our own path to healing and find what works for us and what does not. So as long as you're making progress and doing what you can to heal, you're doing the work that God is asking us all to do. Because God wants better for us. God intended better for us since the beginning, but there have been two forces at work: good and evil, duality, light and dark, truth and lies. living in 5D consciousness, Christ consciousness, there is no separation, there is only unity. So we have transcended the construct of the matrix, and we are back to source, back to light. Now we find the others. We find the others and we help spread truth and light into the world about our missions, and we find our tribes. And then, you know, we're going to take back Earth. We're taking back the land. We're taking back our freedom that should have never been stolen from us in the first place. But we transcended so that we could remember that this was always the plan. This was always God's plan for us, to go through the darkness and come back to source, to go back to the light. I love the beach. I love tropical weather. I love heat. I love the sun. I love to garden. I love eating healthy, nutritious food from the land that I love, and feeding the earth that feeds me, so that I'm living in a cycle of blessings, and that my good energy and love that I give to the world is coming back and feeding me and enriching me. And we can do this together and grow our communities where we are blessing ourselves, blessing our land, blessing our gardens, and blessing our communities. Through opening our hearts and surrendering to higher mission, we are aligning ourselves to our highest timelines. And we're going to continue to grow and thrive and prosper and live in abundance. It takes really strong communities to get to a place where we are collectively healed and free from the parasitic attachments of the matrix, of the slave world. I'm ready to carry this forward. I'm ready to be of service for my community, as I am already doing the work and being of service to God. And this is a new chapter that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the next step in my mission and in God's mission. I have to tell you, I deleted my last video because someone in the community had asked me to, and I wanted to apologize for that. But you know, I have to respect my community and those around me and their wishes, as that is extremely important. So I want to keep continuing to do more videos and sharing the downloads as I receive them from source, and what we're doing as a community and in mission for God and for humanity. And I am going to continue to release that and to speak my truth and my light into the world. And I just want to thank you all for coming over and listening, and for being here for this critical mass. All these miracles God is performing for us to bring us together, and we all showed up for it. So I thank you for showing up. I thank you for all the light and the love that you shine. You are a family of light, and I am ready to unite. Links to donate are in my bio. I will also be posting links in the description. I am grateful for you, and I am going to give it all back and do my highest good that I can while I'm in this physical vessel, while I'm incarnate. Please like, subscribe, share if any of this is relevant to you, or if you feel compelled to join in this mission for freedom. It is an intuitive process, and it has been for me, but I realized that I was part of something that was much bigger than me, that I was doing something really big for God by surrendering my life and by trusting the voice within me. I didn't consent. I took back my power from the Matrix, and I will not go back to playing small for them, as no one should. We are all divine sovereign beings, and we are capable of so much. Our potential is limitless. It's infinite. And there's no reason for us to play small or to play by rules in this playbook that is expired, and it was never written for us to begin with. So society, the system, the government, all of these systems were not meant to help us. They were meant to keep us enslaved. So the only way to get out of this collectively is to work together. We have to be strong for our communities. We have to build communities, and we have to educate each other, and help everyone to heal. We are holding space for others as they do their healing, and we are working our own healing at the same time, because we've all been through it. We've all been lied to. It's not a competition. It's not anything like that. We just have to recognize it for what it is, for what's happened in the world. See that we've been deceived, but then take back our power and, help each other to do the same. What else here? Nothing. It's a beautiful day. I got to Well, I did my chores, watered the trees in the garden. I made breakfast for myself and for Kevin's bird Boo. Made some apple cinnamon oatmeal with maple and flax seed. And I've taken a walk, and now I'm out here visiting the cabins. And I'm gonna do some more walking and some more exploring, and I may go back and even plant some seeds and grow some stuff for the garden. Maybe some radishes or something. I'm thinking. So, I don't know. There's so many bees and dragonflies and butterflies. Seen so many hummingbirds. Nature is beautiful and happy. So happy to be out. Every day is different, but every day is a blessing. You know, I'm not living in linear time. I'm living in my divine flow with God. So yesterday I was doing a lot of work hauling stuff back and forth from the cabin and to the RV. I've done a lot of cleaning up in the RV so that I can move in there and have a home here. It's been quite the project. I'm taking care of baby chickens that hatched from eggs, and they are cute. Real sweet babies. They look the same, really. They're yellow with black spots and black backs. They have the same markings, and they're so sweet. And you know, I've been planting flowers a bit and doing some cleanup on the land. So every day I'm working, and I'm working at my leisure. The chores that are asked of me are to water the garden and the trees every day, and there's quite a bit of plants here, so that's a fun job. But everything else I do from there is at my leisure. I'm not being paid to be here and to do this work. I am doing it for God and for community, and to have a place to stay as well. We are all able to help each other in different ways, and if you have an abundance of something, or if you have an abundance of land, or if you have an abundance of knowledge, an abundance of love, or if you're a hard worker, we all have so many ways that we can give back, and it's important for us to think about that, and to think about the ways that we can use our energy to be a blessing to the world and to our communities. It is up to you to decide how you can be the best blessing that you can be. If something that someone asks of you, you don't feel is the best use for your energy, then state that boundary, state that, because we're all different, we're all unique, we're all able to work our own missions for God and also working together as a community. But we have to be honest about who we are, and try not to extend ourselves where we're not meant to extend ourselves. Not everything is in our highest design. Like you can't really judge a fish by how well it can fly. Not everything is for everyone, but as sovereign light beings on a mission of God, we are the deciders of how we are going to give back. I love to work, and I love to give my energy to things that feed me back and feed the community. I love plants. I love animals. I give my love and my energy to purity with source, rather than being siphoned on by energies that I feel will not be beneficial or not be for the highest good. That will be more draining on my energy rather than replenishing. It's important to really shift our perspective into energy as we go into the new paradigm, because everything is energy. That is the real currency of the world, is that, not money. So that's what we need to go back to thinking about. So if your energies are being used or exploited by something that is not feeding you back, or appreciating you, or being a blessing to yourself or to others, then create boundaries. Create boundaries so that you're protected, and that your energy, your sacred energy, is not being exploited and robbed. So many other things I want to touch on, and I will in later videos. For now, I just want to say thank you for being here, for incarnating here, and being a part of this. We're all in it together. We're not living in light and truth with God is not a ranking system. We don't outrank each other, but we are in different levels of our awakening and different frequencies. So that is, but we are all able to change that, and to adapt, and to grow, and so we are all blessed to do that. It's just we go at our own pace. We go as we wish. So anyways, thank you, God, for everything. Thank you for this mass awakening. Thank you, Mother Earth, for all your love and for your healing. Thank you for guiding us to higher timelines and bringing our soul families and soul tribes together and uniting us for a great mission. Thank you for all the love and patience that you have given us. Thank you for your patience as we have not always been perfect and we have not always understood your divine will. For sometimes we feel human, we feel weak, we feel sad and isolated and disconnected. But we understand that you love us no matter what, that you never left us, you never will, and that when we come out of that disillusion, there you are. You were always right there. You were always with us. And I am never going to let go. I am never going to let go, God. I am holding on forever. As you have worked so many miracles for my awakening, you have lifted the veil and revealed the truth behind everything. And I am eternally grateful, and I am living in love, and I am surrendering myself fully to the light. God, thank you. Thank you. Bless others in their spiritual journeys and coming back to you and to unity. I love you. Thank you. Amen. All right, until next time, everyone, beautiful souls, keep spreading the light. Keep doing what you do. God's plan is beautiful. We're all doing it. So, again, like, subscribe, donate. I'm thinking I might do a GoFundMe, but for now I have the PayPal, Venmo, and Cashapp link in my bio. Let's manifest more soul family communities, more New Earth communities. Let's bring together our divine tribes and create the rainbow bridges for New Earth. We're doing it. Let's keep doing it. I'm grateful that God has been guiding me every step of the way since, and I've just surrendered to it. I'm just surrendering to God. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. We're not in control. We're not. We have no control at all. God is in total control. God has always been in total control. So the best we can do is open our hearts, surrender to love and God's highest plan. So I love you. Thank you. Namaste. Keep shining, beautiful souls. We're doing it. Till next time.